people have so many options for where they want to buy from. Why do they ultimately choose to buy from one online retailer rather than the other? As even if the other person is selling the higher prices, is it because they have an emotional connection to the seller? Is it because they have a process? Is it because of their history? And if you were to start a business this year, 2026,
Mhm.
it would be like your two fundamental components of that to ensure that you have strategic advantage over even some companies that have been around for 10, 15 years.
Yeah, cracking that code, right? When you want to break into a saturated market or even a not too saturated market and you want to steal customers or earn customers away from the leader, right? That's what everybody's trying to do, you know. And I agree. What makes people tick is like a age-old question that marketers are trying to solve. You know, for me, I have a list of 20 different things that I'm entertaining doing, you know, next steps in this. A, I want to pare them down some, but B, I wouldn't mind if the list got to 50, right? Because it's how entrepreneurs work. But what really activates me and turns me on is that I believe it has to have some type of eco-conscious, recyclable, sustainable component, something there. So like used goods, just really, they're everywhere. So for me, like they're supply and demand wise, I feel I could probably scoop a lot of product up cheaply once I figured out that industry. I have to be plentiful, right? I don't want to do something niche. I don't want to learn how to sell, you know, like a pen topper. Like I don't know, you know, imagine this had a big plume, right? Probably 10 people in the world have these things. And me, it's not a big market. Pen's probably way saturated. Like I can't add value to make you buy this pen versus that pen. So something that's saturated, but not like abundantly so. But B, the sustainability option to me is like the big kicker. That's a turn on for me. And it's like a comfort zone. Definitely e-commerce would be focused as well. But what makes people tick, there's so many different things, right? What connects people to a brand? Some people are brand agnostic. They're just there for lowest price. I can tell you, like, if you have a great experience, I use the same soap for years. When I travel to a hotel, I always pack the bar soap. I just want to use that soap. Hotels have the hand soap, the pump soap, the bar soap. I don't want to use it. It's fine. Other people don't give a crap, right? They'll use whatever because it's there. Similarly, like Dasani water, to me, I can taste it. If like I close my eyes, I can taste that. But any other type of water, probably okay. But am I gonna like search out? Like I just don't want Dasani. Anybody else is fine. So not a knock on the Dasani people if you're here, but what makes people tick, right? Some people have a connection to it. Some people had a really bad experience. I hear all the time, like people have like a blacklist or a boycott list. Like I won't go to so and so on 73rd Street because they, you know, they're a jerk. Fine, okay, cool, and that's their prerogative. And but your perspective might be it's your favorite restaurant or your favorite place. So it just depends. There's all sorts of levers that people can pull. So,
Hey,
and I don't
I
have the answer
appreciate
on what makes people tick because that's what makes the world unique, right? There's thousands of different attitudes and people and types of people and cultures and all sorts of things. And that's the cool thing when you have something that has such broad appeal and such massive appeal, they've like figured a way to crack that code, and I have not.
You want the same opportunity that all these members are getting on this call, where they are able to ask their questions directly to millionaires and billionaires, these 8, 9, and 10-figure entrepreneurs that I interview. Well, I want to give you that exact same access that you're watching right now in this video. All you have to do is go down and click the link in the description of this video to join the School of Mentors.